The Seven Archangels Speak by Thomas Printz, copyright 1954. An address by Beloved Archangel Gabriel, Angel of Resurrection, pages 87 to 101. Beloved Gabriel speaks. December 27, 1953. Hail, sons and daughters of the living God incarnate. I come from the throne of the King of Kings to bring you remembrance of your divine identity, to bring to you again remembrance of the heritage which awaits your claiming, so that you may externalize it to the glory of your Father and the redemption of the earth which has so long been your greatest and most patient protector and hostess. I come from the realm of the light of God that never fails into the shadows of the earth plane, and I say to you, gods and goddesses, why sit ye in the shadows, when within your heart beats that fire of immortality? It contains within itself the power to redeem, to transmute, to harmonize, to purify, to heal, to supply and to regulate every condition, even with the speed of thought! And quote. I am known as the Archangel of the Resurrection. It is my privilege and honor, working with the hierarchy, to bring to life again the consciousness of mastery, which is the preordained destiny for every man, woman and child belonging to this evolution, as well as those who are the vowed guardians of it. Time and again, as the ages have unrolled, have I been sent forth by the King of Kings to flash the flame from my own heart through the consciousness of some seeking souls who had been caught in the mesh of human thinking and feeling and had forgotten the dignity, the mastery, of the God dominion which should be externalized by every life stream. When that soul in honest, earnest, searching came to a point of momentum in individual application, where the Father of Light asked me to give the pressure of my flame and feeling into that consciousness, illumination took place. In India, Lord Buddha experienced it, and the mental aphorisms and truths that he had accepted in thought suddenly flared into the flame of acceptance and feeling, and he became a God-free being on that instant. He knew then in every fiber and cell and atom of every one of his 7 bodies the full truth that he was himself the God power externalized to expand the glory of the kingdom, and to bring to all life more of the opulence and perfection, the natural activity of that kingdom. Before the birth of the beloved Mother Mary, when she was given the great opportunity of accepting the responsibility of mothering the brother Jesus, she asked that after her incarnation, when the time of her great mission would be upon her, that I be permitted to bring the remembrance to her outer consciousness of that mission and the beauty and perfection of the electronic body of the beloved Jesus. The King of Kings gave me permission, I gave her my vow, and before she took her earth body I said, Mary, I shall be there! And quote. Some years later I stood by her side and fulfilled that promise. I said the words that have come down from generation to generation and which form even yet a cosmic bond between Mary, myself and the mankind of earth who have incorporated them in their prayers. Well do I remember that hour. Well do I remember the beauty and innocence of that exquisite Lady of Light, the strength within that life stream, and yet the gentleness and grace. I could say with all honesty, Hail, thou Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. And quote. So, I say to you today, daughters and sons of the eternal God of light, hail, thou children, may you remain ever in a state of grace until that hour when your feelings can accept your own divine blueprint, your divine image, the glory and perfection of your holy Christ self, and you can manifest that to the glory of God and to the encouragement of your fellowmen! And quote. I ask with all the power of my accumulated momentum of light through the ages, that there be resurrected within your consciousness, this day, the memory of the powers which are yours to use in expanding the borders of the kingdom of heaven. I dwell within the 4th realm and sphere, and I work with the great Serapis and the Holy Christ selves of almost the entire human race. I am, therefore, well acquainted with the divine perfection for every life stream belonging to this evolution. I worship in the same temples. I stand side by side with your Christ selves, day after day. I am well equipped to convey to you the feeling that it is time that you open the doors and windows of your soul to the reality of that exquisite, majestic divine presence, made in the image of the Father and the Mother of this system, which it is your duty and responsibility to externalize. For this were you born not once, beloved ones, but millions and millions of times. For this have the forces of the elements given up their freedom and made for you, body after body, after body. For this has the ceaseless stream of electronic light flowed from the heart of the sun, sustaining your consciousness and individuality. For this has your groaning earth continued to revolve upon her axis. For this has the sun shone in the heavens, and the green harvest produced for you the sustenance for your bodies. For this does Aries fill the atmosphere with an air to animate your lungs. For this does the water element provide for you refreshment and purification. All this exists for no other reason than for you to achieve God mastery, to externalize the nature of your own father, your own mother, to move forward in the dignified perfection of the princes and princesses in the house of the Lord, until your pattern, your manifest example of serenity, poise and dignity, opulence and beauty, perfection and balance, shall raise all mankind by that very example. Oh, beloved people, the mankind of earth are prisoners of the senses. The beam of energy and light which animates the human body and flows uncontrolled through the senses, anchored into the substance of earth, is the gravity pull, more strong than the power within the soul to rise into a harmonious state of being. If we could, through those of you who profess to love us, manifest an example of God mastery which would register through the sense consciousness of mankind, our victory would be assured. The mission of the Master Jesus remains yet one of the most brilliant comets which has flashed across the pages of history, because that mission was performed through the flesh of his body through his works, and not only through the words from his lips. The transfiguration, the resurrection, the ascension were manifest facts which the sense consciousness of mankind confirmed and could not deny. The risen dead, the sick made whole, were manifestations of the law externalized, proving the mastery of the God life that must come again through men and women willing to live in a state of grace. Mankind has played with that word for centuries. I would ask you to think upon it deeply. The vibratory action of heaven is harmony. The vibration of every master and angel and diva, of the Godhead himself and his great celestial counterpart, is harmony. When you are within a state of harmony toward life, you are in a state of grace. That means that your energy can connect with the harmonious energy of any ascended or cosmic being on an instant, and that they, in turn, when occasion demands, may use you as conductors to flash the flame of protection, of healing, of balance, through a city, a nation or an entire planet. Energy and vibration are impersonal, beloved ones, and the state of the vibratory action of your inner bodies either connects with the ascended master octave or the psychic and astral realm in which, unfortunately, your physical bodies are presently forced to move. When you are in a state of harmony, of tolerance, of kindly peace, your vibratory action is one with the kingdom of heaven which swings all around you, and at any moment the master powers of the universe may reach you as the requirements of the hour demands. If our beloved Mary, for instance, at the moment ordained for the visitation and the Annunciation had for some reason not been in a state of grace, the moment would have come and gone, and I should not have been able to connect my energies with her world. Think of it. Who knows when that moment may be? A constant state of spiritual preparedness has been advised in our biblical law. Please maintain a constant state of vigilance, a constant preparation and sustenance of purity, harmony and balance within your inner bodies, for no one knows the hour that the bridegroom cometh. For each man it shall be a different hour. For each life stream the moment of contact between the Holy Christ Self and the outer consciousness will be at a different moment, dependent upon the momentum of the centuries, dependent upon the contemplation of the life stream and certain cosmic currents that the Holy Christ Self would utilize. I do not like to give you a sense of over-responsibility, because your sincerity is so great. Your presence with us is proof of your desire to cooperate. So often when we point out truths which could assist the earnest ones upon the path, we succeed only in creating a further tension in an endeavor through human will to accomplish. However, I would like to say that I have seen more than one life stream destined to receive the cosmic call from the presence and just before that time, lose that state of grace and for that entire embodiment lose the opportunity of that freedom. Religion is not a matter of ceremony alone. It is a matter of daily, hourly living. It is a matter of plain, ordinary common sense. It is a matter of discipline, self-control, contemplation. It is too, of course, the development of love and gratitude for life itself and for the God who has given that life and sustained your presence in the universe for millions of years, hoping to fulfill through you a destiny which cannot be fulfilled through any other individual. Some portion of the great cosmic tapestry, your life stream alone can fulfill. Some part of the great solar scheme, only your own causal body and your own stream of qualified light can manifest. Some keynote in the great cosmic symphony of eternity, you, alone, can offer, and all of our universe waits on the acquiescence of the outer self to the will of the God that beats your heart, that you may externalize the perfection of the divine plan. I bring to your consciousness again my strong conviction that it is merely a matter of accepting the perfection of your presence, the beauty of that holy Christ self, that it can externalize in every cell and atom of your being. Today, with all the power of my own heart, I charge into your mental body, I charge into your feeling world, I charge into your etheric body, I charge into your physical body the glorious power of the resurrection flame to reverse the currents that have tied the energies of those bodies into the appetites, passions and lusts of the lower octave and formed the magnetic pull and gravity pull that has bound you to the earth. You shall be free. In the name of God, I say to that energy, return to the Christ from whence you came. In the name of light, I command you to never again connect with the discord and the appearances of the outer world. Remain focused on that light until the magnetic power of the Holy Christ self draws even the flesh structure into self-luminosity, and every cell and atom of every one of those bodies becomes a radiant conductor of the God quality and virtue for which your life stream came into being! And quote. Opportunity in our realm always gives us joy, because as conditions arise, experiences occur, we emit light, and more light, until through those very experiences we become greater conductors of the love and light of heaven. Beloved friends, I am grateful for the attention of mankind upon our particular brotherhood. At the Christmas season we are given a little more attention by the masses, but for the most part, the services of the archangels have been little understood. Our illustrious Lord and Prince, beloved Michael, has for the most part been before the consciousness of the mankind of earth. My beloved brother Raphael has had a limited acquaintanceship with the spiritual students upon the path, and I have had the questionable merit of being a master performer upon the wind instrument, trumpet, by which the dead are called to life. However, my service goes far beyond that. I am so eager to be accepted as a power to resurrect within you, if you will allow me, the powers that are latent within your life stream. You are fired for the moment with the enthusiasm of our presence and the pressure of our auras and our light, but so soon you slip back again into the acceptance of the chains of your karma, the heritage of your race, the thoughts of age and general decrepitude. It is not necessary, beloved hearts, to slip back again into that acceptance of limitation, when you have been raised into your freedom time and time again within our presence, when you grasped with new hope and assurance the conviction of your God mastery and reality. Then you again closed the doors and windows of your consciousness and allowed sense avenues to report to you that the appearance world is real, unyielding, and master. I command your freedom from the domination of your own outer senses. I command your allegiance to your own God consciousness. I command the sustenance within your feeling worlds to accept the conviction that you are God master by light. Will you accept that in the fullness of your hearts? If you find yourselves returning into a consciousness of frustration, invoke me. Use my name and my power. I am the angel of resurrection that stood by the recumbent form of the Master Jesus, and at the moment when the resurrection was to be completed flashed my flame together with the Mahachohan through that body, and it stood forth master over death. What I have done for him, what I have done for the members of the retreat at Luxor, I can do for any man, any woman and child on the planet who will choose to have me for a friend. Your own worlds are full of shadow, looking upon them my heart is wrung. Standing here this morning listening to your mighty songs and invocations, and seeing yet the chains in which you are bound, seeing burning within the crucible of your heart the fire of freedom, I long for the consciousness that can accept us, really stand within the promise given by all God beings through the ages, and which can be fulfilled through flesh. This shall be done one day. I, Gabriel, am speaking. Into your hearts remember me. Call forth that flame of the resurrection. Let that which seems dead within you live. The light of God, the youth of God, the sight of God, the hearing of God, the beauty of God, the love of God, the all-encompassing nature of God is alive within you. There is an ember in your hearts, else you would not have a physical form. There is a spark in which is the all-power of the Almighty, and I breathe upon it with the flame of my spirit. Come now forth, ye that sleep. Stand revealed in mastery and be God-free! And quote. I thank you.